certain provisions of the open meeting law. We are conducting this meeting in a hybrid model, both virtually and in person. The Cemetery Committee is conducting this meeting on April 2nd at 4 p.m. Eastern on the Zoom platform and in person in accordance with the town's policy directive and guidelines issued April 1st, 2020 and amended May 7th, 2022. If you're recognized, please state your name and address. This meeting is being recorded. I, Jeff Walton, hereby call this meeting to order. All committee votes will be taken via roll call. We will start with the attendance roll call of committee members. When I announce your name, please reply. Jerry Susi.
Here.
Priscilla Sturgis.
Here.
Bridget Rodriguez.
Here.
And Jeff's here. I don't think we're going to have a very long meeting. So I can come in. I don't know if we have signings that need to be done. I can stop by on Monday and sign them if that's necessary.
There's one deed. We'll just leave it at the townhouse for you.
Okay. So the proposed next meeting is May 7th, 2025. First, there are minutes from February 2nd. I've reviewed them. Have others had a chance to review them?
Yeah.
They're attached.
Mhm.
I open to a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes.
I can second that. All in favor, say aye. Jerry?
Roll call.
Aye. All together. Yeah, no. Jerry voting aye.
Jeff votes aye. Bridget?
Priscilla, aye.
Okay. And Priscilla. Bridget, did I hear you?
Yeah, I said aye. Okay.
And Priscilla, you said aye, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's hard for me to hear here. I apologize. So they're approved. The discussion and items that we have open today. We're going to start with a CPW staff report operations update. Doug or Tish?
Aaron should be joining us. He got hung up with another meeting at the moment, so he might be stopping in. But in the meantime, during the month of March, there was 1 full burial, 3 cremation interments that took place, and 1 cremation lot was sold. That in March, staff did attend the trustees of town donations meeting and requested a distribution of $155,000 to fund the landscaping contract. That was approved by the trustees, and so we're working on getting that money transferred into the general cemetery fund account, and I'm working with the treasurer on that. We're working on finalizing the award for the lowest responsible bidder for the landscaping contract. Speaking of funding it, we're working on the award for it. So once that's awarded, they will once it's awarded, the purchase order is open, then they will the contract is signed, and then they'll start work at City Hollow. And then let's see. There's not too much. So on the annual calendar, it listed budget update and mausoleum update. There wasn't really, so there's no real mausoleum update at the moment. And as far as the budget update, at this point, it's been submitted to the town manager's office, and they, are still working through the budget. We haven't heard anything significant regarding the cemetery fund itself. Regarding HSI, the lot layout project, the change order was approved, the survey was completed. They are working to update that map, and then they're scheduling a follow-up with town staff. So they'll work with engineering and highway and grounds and cemetery staff, probably within the next month or so. Staff is still working to update the cemetery website to include some updated photography regulations to make it clearer for anyone who goes on the website as far as what the expectations are. And then the other thing that we have is the master plan appendices. We are still, CPW is working on the CPW aspect of those. So, you know, the priorities and things like that. Right now, operationally, we have a number of things going on. The parade is in a week and a half, 2 weeks. And things like that. So hopefully, once that is through, we'll be able to, you know, focus a little bit more to make sure that we have it. I know, Jeff, I did get your email asking if we can have a possible final draft for review for the May 7th meeting. I can say, obviously that's up to Aaron, but you know, we can definitely try, and we can update and let you know whether that's something that's going to be possible or not. So, and then turn it over.
How's that for time?
I just finished the staff report.
He was trying really hard to
Really, but I just finished the last item. But
Unless you want to take my
yeah.
portion.
Oh, you're good. I'm good.
We staff have been just working on cleaning up Old Hill and Main Street, doing the spring cleanups there. Mowing winter graves, putting the military stones in that we received over the winter, and on Friday we'll be attending the Mass Cemetery Association annual meeting.
Any other updates from staff?
Any additional updates other than what we've said?
No.
Yeah.
We talked about different things.
I didn't speak directly about the 250th. I did say that as far as our commitments for the master plan goes, that we would probably be able to work on that after that. But if you want to talk a little bit about the 250th, you can.
Yeah, so I just mentioned that the team that supports the cemetery operations is also very involved in the 250th celebration events that are coming up in a few weeks here in Concord. So that's a really big focus. Obviously, we have 3 cemetery area locations that are right in the heart of the events. So we're going to get those prepared, the priority, and then the team will also be working to support the parade events throughout the town. So just want to kind of acknowledge that. Thank Tish and Doug for all those work and efforts getting the locations ready, and all the many hours we put into the event ahead of it and during it. So just want to kind of acknowledge that. So if there's any questions about right now, we don't know of any major events or anything taking place, the celebrations in the cemeteries. They're kind of open to the public. And I was just questions like basically it's public property, kind of open to the public. Keep a close eye on those locations. Make sure that they stay maintained and address any issues if they do come up during the event. So we haven't heard of or anticipate any, but keep a close watch.
Okay, thank you. I guess next are chair comments. Well, quick meeting. So first of all, I want to thank the cemetery staff as well as the whole town public works for the work preparing for the 250th. I know it's a lot of work. It's a really big deal. And we appreciate how well maintained and how nice the whole area looks now and will look. So second comment, I wanted to thank Jerry for chairing last month and also mention that thank Brian Davidson for his long commitment to the committee. Unfortunately, he had to offer his resignation early and will not continue for the rest of his term. But he was going to be transitioning out anyway and sends his regrets for changing work priorities at work. Then the last thing we got a note from the Concord Youth Theater that they commissioned a play to be written about the 250th anniversary and key leaders in Concord. The play was written by 2 local CCHAS grads, the Arl brothers, Both are in New York doing film and music production and created this play that is based, I'm looking forward to see it. It is set in the cemetery. That's why we're mentioning it here. The whole play is around the individuals walking through the cemetery and learning the history of Concord as the ghosts come up out of the graves and tell them who they are. That is going to be at the Concord Youth Theater on April 18th at 7 p.m. And the name of it, it's a one-act show, I guess, focusing on the biggest little town, being the biggest little town in America. It is open to the public at the Concord Youth Theater, again, on the 7th, at 7 p.m. on the 18th. I suspect it'll be produced again if well-received, or at least taped, and we'll be able to see it if you don't. So I just wanted to mention that. And then ask lastly for everyone to please put out your network and ask for individuals interested in joining the committee. We now have several spots open, and hopefully we'll have some new potential members shortly. Interested parties shortly. Questions, comments?
There is a green card in, or a volunteer card, sorry, there is a volunteer card in for Rebecca Noak.
Oh, great.
She's in the back.
Yeah, she's here.
Oh, do you want to say hi, Rebecca?
Yes, I've attended a few just to keep an eye on what it looked like and see if it's something that I was up to, and but I did submit my green card or whatever the form is after the last meeting, so.
Well, thank you. We'll look forward to having you and having your application shortly. I don't have any other comments. Other committee members have comments? Then I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
The motion to adjourn.
Wow.
Anybody second?
I'll second.
Wonderful. And those in agreement, say aye. Jerry?
Aye.
Bridget?
Aye.
Jeff? Aye. And Patricia? Priscilla? Excuse me.
That's okay, you call Patricia all the time. All the time.
And I think we're adjourned.